Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here today. There's a slogan that's been around for at least a couple hundred years, and it's called liberty, equality, fraternity. Now, while these three things may sound virtuous at a point, there is a way that they can actually be subversive in nature. Now, you might say, Pastor Waldron, you're against liberty. I'm not. Trust me on that. But liberty is the freedom to do what is best for you and your family, for your spiritual life, for other spheres of your life, if there is any other spheres of your life, and this type of thing. But if liberty is misconstrued to be liberty to hurt someone else, harm someone else, infringe on someone else's freedoms, to grab something that belongs to someone else, then liberty becomes something that is bad. That we're free from sin, not free to sin. And so liberty can be, immoral lifestyles, illicit lifestyles, on and so forth. Because we do know there has to be some kind of modicum of biblical morality for there to be any type of society at all. I mean, if your neighbor is a rapist and your other neighbor is a burglar, well, then you're not going to be secure in your possessions and your persons and this type of thing. So liberty. Now equality. Well, that's great. Everyone should be equal under the law, from the richest to the poorest. Everyone, regardless of socioeconomic status, ethnicity, anything. Everybody should be equal. But that's equality under the law. But there's not going to be equality of outcomes, and there's definitely not equality of talents. Look, I'm terrible with my hands on stuff. I want to be good with hammering stuff, making stuff. I'm just not good. I am not the equal of someone who's excellent carpenter, excellent mechanic in those areas. But then maybe I'm, they're not equal in some way with me in another area or something like that. So there's never going to be equality. Some are tall, some are short, some have dispositions to be overweight. Some have dispositions, they can eat whatever they want, whenever they want, stay skinny, and all that. So there's not equality. There's not equality in beauty. There's not equality in finances, how you were born. Some people were born in what we consider unfair circumstances and all this. So there's not always going to be equality out there. There should be equality in the law. There should be equality of opportunity. But then there's not going to be equality in certain things. And so you can't make a smart person in school dumb just so they all come together in common core. That's not good. And somebody's very successful in a business, has a great idea, works hard, works 60, 80 hours a week, becomes a multimillionaire. Well, you can't take the money from them to have equality of outcome to give from each according to what they have, to each according to their need. That's Marxism. That's evil. And so you just can't do that. It's a conscripted thing. Now, if they want to voluntarily give, that's something else. They shouldn't be coerced to do that. So liberty, equality, and then fraternity. Well, of course, all mankind are brothers and sisters in all of this. And what is the old saying? The fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, and all of this kind of thing. But even in fraternity, you can't force relationships together. You can't. There should be freedom of assembly. If I don't want to be around someone, I shouldn't be forced. Or if I want to be around someone, I shouldn't be forbidden from coming together in my religious group, in my religious obligation. If I've got certain things that I don't want to do, certain jobs, or maybe my religious conviction says I need to dress a certain way to job, I can't be forced because of some cookie cutter thing out there, some ideal of the fraternity of man. So liberty, equality, fraternity sounds great, awesome, but it can be used for very bad things. So that's the problem with liberty, equality, fraternity, if there is problems with it. God bless you today.